Assalamu alaikum everybody. I'm finally going to do an update on my Revert story. It's going to be a quick, long story short type of thing. I met Saudis that were studying here in Australia, and over time we became friends, and then we ended up becoming housemates, so we were all living with each other. What I loved about them was that they weren't pressuring anything towards me, so they wouldn't be asking me, do you know about Islam or nothing. They respected my boundaries as a person. And then the big change came. So lockdown happened, and then Ramadan had come through. I've always wanted to experience Ramadan, especially back when I used to work at Roxburgh Park McDonald's. I was a manager there for many years, and the only reason why I didn't do it was because there was always nuggets and fries in front of my face that I never had the strength to want to actually fast. And also, I didn't have Muslim friends either, close friends that could help me. And back then, none of the Muslims, they obviously didn't educate me. I didn't ask questions about them. So it was just I didn't have any motivation to it. Roxburgh Park Macca's is a halal store, by the way, so that's why I mentioned that. So I was I want to experience Ramadan. So I somehow managed to complete the whole month. I don't know how, and I hadn't even converted then either. But I had started asking questions. What is Ramadan? What's the purpose? And when they told me it, I fell in love with it. So the fact that we're doing this to experience what the people in need don't have, I thought that was just so purely beautiful. So then I started to read the Quran, and I think it was possibly over a 3-month period. That was when I managed to finish reading the Quran, but it was maybe halfway or just over halfway of reading it. The fact that I was pretty much an atheist because I didn't believe in anything, it was this whole sense of spirits, angels, we'll call them, came to me and had faith in God. And it was such a scary moment because I was is this what it feels like? Is this God? It was very scary for me, but I definitely knew that that was God showing me that he was there. So this was the part that I was God saved me. God saved my life. He flipped my life over. Ramadan in 2020 was from April to May. And then in June, that was when the government decided to announce that we were able to withdraw money from our superannuation. I was in such extreme high level of debt from the age of 18 because I was a stupid young teenager and I was just spending all my money like it was nothing. And then I became broke because of that. I was living off paycheck by paycheck. So then the government decided to announce that we can withdraw money from our super. And I was subhanallah. I didn't say that because I didn't know what that was back then. But thinking of it now, subhanallah, that was God saying, here, I'm going to save you now. You are going to restart your life. And I paid off all my debts. I have never felt so happy in my life. 2020 to me was the worst year of my life because I was in deep depression and just spending my money on all the haram that I could. But it was also the best year of my life. And another moment that made me truly believe that God is real was I found out the information about the last 10 days of Ramadan, how important that is, and that one of those days you'll be rewarded times million. I was broke, but somehow I still kept donating every single day. I was donating $10, $20, sometimes even $50. Even though I was so low on money, I was stuff it. First of all, it was mainly to help the people in need, of course. But just knowing that, I was you know what? Let's just give it, and inshallah I will be rewarded. And you know what? God blessed me. He blessed me and he cleared all my debts. So guys, I cannot exaggerate how much God will save you if you really, really put your trust and faith in him. And that's my conversion story.
Give dawah to non-Muslims with a heart full of sincerity, because true guidance begins with kindness. When you approach people gently and respectfully, they see the beauty of Islam in your manners before they hear it in your words. Many non-Muslims have misconceptions about Islam, and your kindness may be the key that removes their doubts and opens their hearts. Dawah is not about proving you are right. It is about inviting others with wisdom and compassion. Be nice to them, show them respect, and treat them with fairness. Good character is one of the strongest forms of dawah, and it reflects the example of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When they see your honesty, patience, and generosity, it leaves a deep impact. Sometimes your actions speak louder than anything you could say. People are drawn to goodness, and your character can inspire them to explore Islam with an open mind. When you share the message of Islam, talk about its beauty, simplicity, and mercy. Explain that Islam teaches belief in one God, kindness to parents, charity, justice, and compassion. Share a verse from the Quran or a short story from the Prophet's life, something that touches the heart. You never know which small reminder might spark curiosity and guide someone toward the truth. If someone accepts Islam because of your effort, Allah will reward you abundantly. Every good deed they perform becomes a reward for you as well. And even if they don't accept Islam immediately, your kindness may plant a seed that grows later. Keep your dawah sincere, be patient, and trust that Allah guides hearts through the efforts of those who invite with love and wisdom.